feeling today. We just getting into the energy. What's at the bottom? Oh no, that's crazy looking. We are stepping into Earth signs energy for the month of May. Now, y'all got a channel message. Something about apples versus oranges. And what I really get from that message is you can't compare the two fruits, right? You can't really compare. All you can say is they're both fruits. Now, it's all about what you prefer. It's just about preference. So I feel like in the month of May, you're going to have preferences. And you're going to be recognizing your preferences more and more as May goes on. But it's really not about comparing the two. It's about what option is going to take you closer to your higher self. What decision activates your higher self the most? So that was just a download, but we're just going to keep going with the energy, okay? So Spirit, give us accurate messages about earth signs. Keep in mind that these readings are general. These messages are general, so take what resonates, leave what does not. If it does not fit into your life, into your story at this moment in time, let it go. But just keep in mind, keep an open mind to the energy. I'm going to say, you could have a lot of options or a lot of opportunities at something. You might not know which one to choose. I feel like there's a lot of blessings and abundance. There's a lot of things working out in your favor, okay? But remembering to stay focused. It's remembering to stay focused. That's the thing for you, earth signs, okay? You can have earth sign placements anywhere in your chart, towards Virgo or Capricorn, in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node, anywhere really that you have earth sign placements. So let's get into it, y'all. Yeah, you're definitely in a very good feeling energy, okay? Wish fulfillment is coming in for you. I feel like the wheel after being knocked down so much. After being knocked down so much, you finally catch a W. You finally catch a win. All right. What's this? What's gonna be Earth signs May? What's the overall energy for the month of May? One card, please. No dilly-dallying. So you're in a healing energy, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with Aquarius or have Aquarius highly aspect, also Taurus. So do I write this down? No. Okay. You could have Aquarius or Taurus highly aspected. This is in regards to your routines. You could be healing your body, feeding more into your body. I feel like this is also feeding your mind, your body, and soul healthier things. Now, this could be like physically, the foods you eat, the things you intake, but it's about the music you listen to, the things you watch on TV, what you're watching on social media. I feel like this is going to be a very healing, transformative time for you in May, Earth signs, because I feel like there's a lot of things that are being illuminated at this time. I'm also getting a lot of protection for you. Now, the protection is that there was a lot of things that were avoided, or there were a lot of things that took place in your life that you didn't really understand why things happen the way they happen. This is kind of giving me Leo energy, but it's more of spirit has been working in your half for a long time, the whole time. And you just had to rely. You just had to trust. You just had to have that faith, right? That things were going to be working out in divine order in accordance to your personal divine plan. Now, whew. I want to cry, but I'm not going to because I'm a spiritual gangster. So, Hierophant. Their structure, foundation. This is in regards to your spiritual beliefs. So you could be expressing more of your personal opinions, your personal beliefs. whatever you say or whatever you want or whatever you do, it has already been decided by God. It has already been decided by Holy Spirit. You are being carried. You are being led into a position of high status, high stature, high position. I'm just getting like you are being carried away. Like you are rising higher. Now, fire signs energy was rising above the pain, but I feel like you are rising almost like into stardom, into fame. So you could be like going viral, or you can be doing something that's very like off the charts, like off the like high. Like this is you rising above in a different way. This is like celebrity status. This is like getting your name out there. This is like true recognition in like the public eye. Okay, some of these people, some people won't like this. Some people won't like this. Some people will be talking about this. So it's like some people will have some things to say. You might experience some backlash, but that's, nothing new when it comes to speaking your truth. When you're healing and you have faith in what you do, it's only because some people, okay, hold on. Whether these, let's see, because whether this is you or other people who are kind of getting caught up in their own shit, they kind of got caught up in their own web of deceit or lies or whatever. You're over here healing, okay? What is this? Let's continue. Let's move on. What else is happening in the month of May? The Devil card. So this Capricorn energy. What's that? Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, so there could be some. I'm going to say what I want to say. There could be some healing sex going on. There could be some sexual healing going on in the month of May for earth signs. I don't really feel like the devil is toxic. I feel like this could be obsessive. But when it comes to like the attraction between something, I'm getting that highly like I don't feel nothing really crazy with the devil card. It's not giving me toxic though. But we gonna see. This is honestly giving me money, give me pleasure. Like if you're not talking money, like what we talking about? Some of y'all like, bro, if we not talking money, what are we talking about? I don't know. We gonna see what this is though. Page of Cups, so this is enthusiasm. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like now the message comes out. So the Page of Cups, this is being enthusiastic. This is being excited. This is being ambitious. This is something new. Okay, so you got a Capricorn and you got you. You got you. I feel like you are steady nurturing something. Now, you could be nurturing something toxic, okay? You could be entertaining some toxicity, earth signs, okay? Take that how it resonates. Not Ice Spice, okay? Someone could look like Ice Spice or something about Ice Spice. Y'all rude, because she does not look like Ice Spice. I don't know. Somebody said somebody look like... Anyway. What are y'all caught up in? No, the Three of Wands. Whatever it is. So, this Three of Wands, right? I don't think this toxic shit's gonna really last long. Because I feel like what you're really trying to manifest is really not... You got the Star card. You can't just fuck with anybody. You just can't fuck on everybody. And I feel like that's why you have a preference. Because you realize, you might not be the one I can fuck with. And you might not be the one you might be the one I can fuck with. I feel like it's all about your preference. Apples versus oranges. It's not a competition, but it's about your preference. Damn, I wanted to say Taurus real bad. Real bad. And I feel like that's transforming. You could be going through an ego death in the month of May. You could be trying to get up out your toxic ways. You could be trying to, I don't know why I heard the devil got a hold on me, but I don't, it could be. Girl, the dick too good. The dick, you try. There's a fuck. That can't be y'all picture, but I just got this picture and it said, and the girl's like, why don't you just leave? And she's like, oh, he got a hold on me, but it's literally like a man, like the devil called, and it's wrapped around, and it's his dick. Okay, all right. The Hierophant. So Taurus is significant here. Taurus, what's happening? Taurus, what's happening? Capricorn, what's happening? Aquarius. There are certain contracts. I feel like y'all are talking to like your parents, some bosses, somebody in like a higher authority. This could be a priest or a pastor. Somebody could be going to confessional. Somebody wants to confess their sins. Oh wow. Oh wow. Somebody wants to confess their sins on how they've acted, how they behaved, how they may have blocked something or limited themselves in some type of way. So some of y'all are asking for forgiveness, or y'all are repenting. Y'all are trying to be made. What the freak? So we got some Christian pepper steppers in here, okay? Nothing wrong with that, no judgment. But it's kind of giving me that energy. Somebody wants to be made over. Somebody wants to rid themselves of some toxic energy that they may have, and they don't want anymore. Wow, it's 6:21 right now. If you reduce that, that's a 9. So there's an ending to something. Yeah, because somebody goes from the devil to the Hierophant real quick. Somebody just... somebody was out partying, drinking, clubbing, fucking. Just toxic as hell. Bonded up in, toxic relationships, situationships. Somebody goes from that to the Hierophant, preaching the good word, the gospel. Somebody became a full-blown pastor in this motherfucker. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like somebody, like, really, 1234, somebody got, like, some higher wisdom from above for real. Like, ain't no shame in that. Like, you're healing. You got the star card, so somebody could be, like, a public speaker or a public prophet or prophetess. Ace of Cups. You realize you found your love. You realize that you found your passion. Somebody, you're passionate about this. You found love. You found love within yourself, first and foremost. I feel like Spirit came down and dropped something on you, and it's an overflow. It's an overflow of abundance. It's an overflow of knowledge and wisdom. Wow. With the High Priestess, this is a match. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is... So something about compatibility is significant for y'all, Earth signs, in the month of May. I feel like y'all found y'all match. And I feel like when this energy came in, it's like, whoa, like it overflowed you. Are we still talking about the same stuff? A negotiation? There could have been a negotiation. Yeah, like, this is like somebody had to sign an NDA and everything. Like, you can't tell nobody. Yo, if this is resonating, make sure y'all go watch that reading I did. Let's keep it between me and you. Yeah. Y'all about to turn. Somebody's about to convert. Somebody's about to convert from, like, spirituality to religion, or religion to spirituality. Let's see. What else am I getting? I'm getting something about somebody's right-hand man, literally, with the Hierophant. So somebody's being made somebody's right-hand man, or somebody's made, like, someone's getting appointed. What? Welcome in. Shout out to Cancer. Welcome in the building, Cancer. So we got Cancer, Capricorn, Hierophant, Taurus, Aquarius, the Star. This card, though, is the Three of Wands. That card now is about limited perspective on manifestations. It's time to go far, but I feel like there's kind of like third-party energy standing in between you and your past, your demons, and who you are right now, or who you are striving to be. Now, okay, because I haven't pulled the card yet, but something just told me to stop. Something told me to slow down. There, you have travel, but you might be taking a trip or something, or traveling towards something that could be toxic. So Spirit's trying to guide you in the right direction right now in the month of May. So making sure that you are discerning. Is this in alignment with where I am trying to be, where I'm trying to go, who I am trying to become? Or is this a representation of my past and who I used to be and what I'm trying to move away from? Having the confidence to cut off certain toxic habits, patterns, people, situations, or things that no longer align with who I am supposed to be. And that can be hard, that can be tough, and that means you may have to start over, but so be it, for the sake of you, for the sake of yourself. Realizing that you might not be able to take certain paths or make, certain decisions. You might have to you might be very emotionally tied to something, or having compassion for yourself throughout the way, but this cycle is over, or something has to transform in order for this to even start back up. There is like in the background, there could be something happening in the background. There could be a transformation happening. Somebody is going through something, like spiritually, an ego death. Dropping the ego, dropping the facade, dropping the persona. What's real, what's not, what needs to be changed, okay? So there's a lot of shadow work going on. There's a lot of looking in the mirror. There's a lot of reflecting happening at this time. Mirroring. What is this Three of Wands? The Tower in the reverse. Now, the Three of Wands is talking about expansion and growth. But something is being kept contained. And the Star doesn't talk about none of that. The Star talks about being authentic, open, bare, naked. And you know that. You understand that. You are seeing things clearly for what they are. That what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, is no longer the way I can do it, because some about it's a race. It's not a race. No, it's a marathon. It's not a race. This is giving me ice. Like, this kind of gives me like I don't know why I just picked up the Ice King. The Ice King from, what is that show? The Adventures of Jake. What is that? The adventure, that show, Jake and Finn. Ain't they done their names? I don't know. I just picked up the Ice King. The Ice King. Somebody had like a cold heart. Somebody had icy ways. It's giving me the Grinch energy. It's giving me the Grinch transformed. Now the Grinch is giving out gifts for Christmas instead of trying to take everybody else's gifts. Yeah, celebration. Somebody wants to celebrate. Somebody wants to change. Somebody wants to build. Somebody wants to grow. Okay, so y'all got love on the brain. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I gotta write that down. Love on the Brain by Rihanna. I heard an old man. Like, I heard an old person, like, grunt. Somebody could have just woke up. Good morning to you. Grand Rising. Make sure y'all get some food in y'all body today. Somebody's drinking orange juice. Oh, so it's like somebody could be having a debate or an argument or discussion about orange juice versus apple juice, but I feel like that could be like the Two of Pentacles energy. That would still be you deciding on what decision to make. So two options, whether those are people, places, or things. That could also be your priorities. your outside obligations. That's having a work-life balance, you know, between your working and play. And I feel like the play got the best of you, okay? Because I don't see no pentacles right now. You ain't showed up yet. So I feel like there was a lot of play going on, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Ooh, King of Wands. Damn, y'all got that too? The fire signs got the King of Wands too. The Hierophant and the King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant talks about the way things could be done, should be done. This is very structured. This is very, I mean, if this is just for Taurus, I feel like this is about breaking out of the box. This is about no limitations, no restrictions. Living without restrictions, loving without restrictions, being open to your highest possible timeline. You know what I'm saying? Not having to stick to social norms if that's the thing that you're used to. Because a lot of those social norms, a lot of that program belief patterns that we grew up with were actually very toxic, and they weren't getting us anywhere. And I feel like that's why some of y'all could be having an ego death between the month of May and June, because you realize that a lot of the patterns that you have been following have been very toxic. In your bloodline, there hadn't been a lot of change. You hadn't been seeing a lot of change, and it was causing a disruption in the energy. It was almost like your energy was being called to do something different than what you were acquired. It's like something's an acquired taste, and you have to get used to something. But in order to get used to something, you have to get rid of something. You have to sacrifice something. In order to be who you, where is it at? You have to sacrifice what you are for what you want to become. So here you go with the Queen of Pentacles. This is being nurturing. This is being kind. This is being generous. This is being able to hold something close to your heart. The Queen of Pentacles is very mothering. Okay, very mothering. So this is you opening up your heart. Some of y'all are opening up your heart. Some of y'all are, oh wow, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. Kind of, it's like you kind of opening up and being curious about certain things, or it's just like learning somebody else's story, or y'all could be talking to y'all grandfather about something. Y'all could be talking to like an older one. Y'all could be talking to somebody older than y'all about how they did it or how they moved along. How did they stop? How did they do this? I think y'all are trying to figure out how. Y'all are trying to figure out y'all purpose right now. Y'all asking your higher self, how do I do this? Where do I go? Where can I gain knowledge? Yes. Realizing that you have exactly what you need, but I feel like the Hangman, this is getting the true enlightenment and not realizing that you are not stuck. You are not a victim to your circumstances. Whatever you have gone through, I'm not picking up a certain situation though. I think it's just anything toxic or anything that was, what is that word? I'm getting some out rehabilitation. Y'all are being, I'm gonna say that. Y'all are going through a rehabilitation of your mind, your body, and your soul. To seek inner peace and to stop inner suffering. Because there's a lot of things that you keep inside with that Tower card, and I feel like at any moment you could possibly combust if you do not get the help that you are looking for. I feel like I'm picking up that energy, a needle in a haystack. That's how hard it is to find something. I feel like having the faith of a mustard seed. Some of y'all could be very religious. I feel like some of y'all grew up very religious, very conventional, very traditional, and I don't want to step too much into that because I'm fuck it, controversy. I feel like you are breaking out of that shit. You are no longer limiting yourself to just, there's no labels, there's no ideologies that you're set to, there's no societal norms and customs that you want to be tied to, because you want to experience life as a whole authentically And in order for you to do that, you have to learn different ways about people and cultures and damn, y'all are on some worldly shit right now, like international shit right now. Like y'all are literally blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. You're blowing your damn mind. Y'all are blowing your damn mind. And that's why these people, I think it's your family. I think you're blowing the minds of the people around you, but it's like familial dynamics. It's because you realize you didn't stay connected to these people in this way. It's like you kind of outgrew the way they did things. Page of Wands, you're getting curious about life. You're being filled with this wonderment of life, this joy of like a child. I wonder what that do. I wonder what does that do? How does that work? It's like, whew, you're being very curious at this time with life. I love this. Page of Wands, yeah. You're like, if I say that, what's gonna happen? Page with the Page of Wands with the 3 of Wands. This is the 4. This is seeking inner stability, internal stability. So you could have been conflicted with how you was living life. We're gonna pull some cards after this, though. Queen of Pentacles. So we're gonna keep it right there. I feel like your eyes are being opened. Your eyes are being open to what's real. Y'all eyes are being open to y'all emotions because you're living authentically. I kept saying something with enthusiasm, enthusiastically. Some of y'all are reading. Y'all are reading more. Y'all are investing more. Y'all could be attracting animals. I feel like y'all are getting closer to, y'all getting back into nature, back into the swing of things that you like to do. If you had been tied up in a lot of, work situations or just tied up in just tied up with bullshit, honestly, I feel like it wasn't feeding you nothing. I feel like this card right here I have, it says more soul, less ego, edging God out. So I feel like the devil would be you would be you operating in your ego. And I feel like with that death card, someone's going through an ego death. Someone realized ego is not going to get you somewhere. Ego is not going to get you right with God. Ego is not going to get you right with your spiritual healing. Ego is not going to get you right with your higher self or your purpose. The ego can't operate in this situation. So finding out new ways to deal with situations, but having the courage to also do so confidently. I feel like you're going to make it out just fine. It's going to take you some time, and you might have to start over. And that's okay, because you're going to get there. As long as you continue to nurture yourself, there might be some trying times. You might get frustrated with yourself. But remember that you are abundant. You are generous. I am focused. Some of y'all could be focused on a certain like commitment that you have. The Queen of Pentacles talks about commitments. What else does the Queen of Pentacles talk about? Opulence, generosity, security, magnificence, intelligence, liberty. This is being liberated. Oh my goodness, I love this. I absolutely love this for you, Earth signs. You're being liberated from your devil side. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh my God, why you stop like that? Being liberated from your inner demons. Anything that you could have been struggling with internally, I feel like you're being liberated from that. Wow, I love that for you. Okay, the star, living authentic. I don't know what's wrong with this word. There's something wrong with the word. Ain't nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with this word. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think throughout the mistakes, throughout all that, you're realizing that life is, you gonna make mistakes, you gonna fuck up, but that's the point of life. That's how you got here, because you've been through some things and now you're liberated from them. It took some time, and you realize you couldn't save anybody. You couldn't. Whoo, damn, you had to unpack your own shit. You had to unpack your own things. Let me see. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, you had to unpack your own things. Okay, you had to look at things in your own way. No one else can live the life that you want. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. No one can live this life. So if you have something that you want to go after, if you want to take action towards something, do that, because you're not obligated to do anything. Only what's right by you and what's right by God, okay? Who are we on? 31? How long was that other reading? I don't know. So, let's continue. Let's go. Something about baseball or softball. I heard playing left field. Because I see the magician peeking out. So, you realize, like, you were playing it too safe. You were underestimating your true power, okay? You could be also getting to the root of things, to the source of things. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, see? Some of y'all could have been going through a dark night of the soul. Some of y'all could have been operating in your shadow side for a long time. Because y'all were going through something. Y'all were going through some things. Y'all were dealing with some deep-rooted emotions, thoughts, and isolated. It depends if you were isolating yourself or you were thinking about this, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of things expressed at this time. I don't want to take... Hold on. I don't want to take these. They fell on the floor, so I just don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah, I feel like you're changing up. You're switching up. You're evolving. It's like, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want something else. And it's okay to want... Maybe at one time you preferred apples, but now you prefer oranges. Maybe you just don't like seeds like that. But it's... What? Hey. Now. There we go. Self-know, comfort zone. I knew something didn't feel right. So y'all are this self-know, clinging, comfort zone. That devil is your comfort zone. That's what you're comfortable with. Guilt, sabotage. Okay, you deserve to go far. You deserve growth and expansion. You deserve more. Okay, but I don't know what somebody been telling you. A fire sign, an older fire sign man, masculine energy, or a Taurus man, or somebody who's supposed to be like authority, a father or a grandfather, somebody who's supposed to be like a guide, a mentor, or a guru. I don't feel like they have your best interest at heart, because they would be empowering you to do better, to be better, to seek the light within yourself, to seek the strength within yourself. But I'm not rejection. This is about you calling back the fragmented parts of yourself that you may have lost. Okay, this is about also healing the parts of yourself that you have within yourself rejected. This is me. These may be parts of yourself that you hide from other people on account of you feeling like you might get rejected, but it's about acceptance of yourself. It's about remembering who you are. It's about finding your light again, earth signs, okay, in the month of May. Not letting anyone hinder, dim your light. No one can make you feel rejected unless you allow them to. No one can make you feel unliked, unwanted, unless you allow them to. Okay, so this is you not feeling comfortable in your comfort zone anymore. This is you really wanting something new for yourself because you are awakening to the true version of yourself. This is you waking up to the essence of yourself. But you have to let go of the guilt and the sabotage of having to possibly leave people in your past. To leave people just wondering, to just do something different. Whether these are friends, families, acquaintances, co-workers, whoever. If you got to leave them behind because you're in a healing state right now. You can't be, spark renewal. You can't, you won't be able to grow here. And you're supposed to be growing right now. You're letting go of your ego. That vanity, that pride, that shit got to die. Yeah, you can't get any, somebody's spirit guides is not assisting them unless they get out their ego, unless they ask God to come in, unless somebody has to recognize God, someone has to acknowledge God, someone has to be aware of a spiritual power. It doesn't have to be God necessarily, so please take that like higher power. Change. Someone has to have the courage to change. Someone has to have the courage to walk away. Someone has to have the courage to pack up their shit and go if they need to. Someone has to have the courage to change and to start over into their new life because that's what you have right now. You might seem very detached or cold because you no longer fall for people's manipulation tactics or control tactics because you have been working with your ancestors, you have been working with your spirit guides, and you've gotten a lot of spiritual downloads because you have been healing. You have decisions to make on account of your healing, on account of your inner child, to release yourself from this toxicity or from these toxic situations. Yeah, they could have been based off of sex. Remember in the beginning, I talked about sex. I talked about that energy came off. It didn't come off bad, but it came off very sexual. I feel like y'all are trying to ice some energy out that's only sexual. Okay, you want something that's gonna grow. You want something that can nurture. You want something that you can build with. It came out anyway. The Page of Wands, something could be getting your attention, or you feel okay. So some of y'all, for some of y'all, that's a different story. But for this story, I'm getting some of y'all are awakening parts of yourself in regard. I don't know. It could have something to do with sexual energy, sexual healing. Letting go of the guilt of having sex. I don't know. Pleasure in life. Pleasure in the enjoyment of doing things that you like. It doesn't necessarily have to be sex, but it could be intimacy. It could be love. It could be romantic things, romanticizing your life, visualizing your life. Remembering what you deserve and what you desire, forgiveness, apology, self-love, yeah. This is needing to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself and letting go of regrets, okay. So summer and spring and fall are significant. So something from May to June, but something from like May to October or May to November, you're in like this healing energy, this healing period for yourself. I could have sworn I pulled this card. Oh, we did pull this card. So some of y'all are going to be talking. Some of y'all are possibly isolating yourselves. Okay, some of y'all could be feeling very vulnerable while you tap into these messages, or some of y'all could be traveling back somewhere to pick up some stuff. So some of y'all like are going somewhere to like get some stuff. If that makes stability, harmony, flow, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Ace of Wands. So this is you having this new beginning in like a flow state. Okay, so ego. Realizing you cannot operate from your ego. But something is ego driven. Let me say that. You can't find the justice or the karma that you're looking for. You will probably only accumulate karma when you are dealing with your ego. See, Feliz Navidad, dun, 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 dun. Feliz Navidad. Something about Christmas. I don't know. Beliefs and facades. So y'all could be disbanding. Y'all could be disbanding your belief in holidays. Okay. Something about Christmas was significant. Compassion, nurture, yeah. Your self node was very cold, very detached, not nurturing. It had no compassion. It made you feel shitty. It's about not letting these things rule you anymore, because you're remembering your light. You're remembering who you are. These tactics are no longer work on you. Yeah, we have closed off guard or resistance. You could have been closed off to your higher calling here. Yeah, but this is not being limited to any job, any career, or any commitment. Because you are following your North Node. You're following your cosmic purpose right now. Allow yourself to, there's some illusions. There's some illusions that are stopping you from having a breakthrough. They're spying, they're watching, they're trying to see what you're going to do, but trust in divine timing. You don't have to worry about anyone looking. You don't have to, that cycle is over. That cycle is complete. You don't have to worry about somebody watching what you do, or, somebody like clocking your moves or something. It's time, you got a new cycle here, okay? In the month of May, we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, rebirth. You're going through a rebirth, a fucking, I don't know why I said that. An air sign could be significant. But this is the Ace of Swords. This is a clarity and truth. Something could have came through. Something could have ended in winter, or something will end in winter. But I feel like this is the past. Yeah, so now you are opening to receiving what's truly in alignment for you. You just have to be vulnerable. You have to express your truth. Be alchemy. You can't keep it bottled in. You can't, what's that saying? A closed mouth don't get fed. Gifts, abundance. You can't hold in what you want. You can't, by you keeping your mouth closed, or by you being detached and closed off, like, you kind of like holding in what's truly for you. Like, you kind of stingy. Thank you. I didn't even say it like that. Don't be stingy, okay? If you want love, you got to give love. If you want a friend, you got to be a friend. If you want money, you got to know that you are abundant and worthy of that money that you want. Summertime is significant. We have growth, summer, growing out of these toxic situations, okay? You could be turning a blind eye to those things, okay? You could be disregarding those things. You're having dreams of, some of y'all are having dreams of y'all future selves living a life that you never even thought you could, but once you get that confirmation, you can never go back to the life that you truly lived, okay? Yeah, because it's all about your intentions. Creating with intentions, okay? And out of self-love, you feel me? Yeah, if you want love, you got to be love. You got to be warm. You got to be open. You got to be loving. That transforms everything. Pluto energy. Earth, there you go. There you go. Not accepting love offers that, or not accepting offers, period, that just don't empower you. They don't make you feel good. They guilt you. They sabotage you. They... Control. They just want control. And you know that. But that's all I got for y'all. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm not going to talk too much. Don't be afraid to change. Some of y'all could be. Y'all need to be open. calling back yourself, calling back who you are meant to be. You could have lost yourself along the way, but for sure, God is calling you back. This spring, just continue to harvest and plant those seeds, because y'all will be having some epiphanies, okay? That's all I have for y'all. That will conclude this message for y'all, Earth signs. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like this if it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next one. Peace.